We have another question that came in Gmail yesterday, and this was coming from a guy, because yesterday we gave advice. What advice did we give? Oh, like what guys should know about girls or something like that. So evidently it was good advice because another guy wrote in and he asked, what is the best way to pick up chicks? Like using pickup lines or do what? So I figured I'll let you take this one first.
Best way to pick up chicks. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to answer because I don't pick up chicks on a regular basis.
Well, yeah, but maybe you might know what you would want to hear, what a
Okay.
guy would do to, get you to be interested in him.
Me personally, I don't know how other girls are because I think other girls like really like attention and like being like told creepy stuff. But like, if a guy just like came up to me and was like, I like your shoes. Let's go back to my place. I'm just gonna be like, oh, what? No thanks.
But other girls like being told creepy stuff, right?
I think they do. I think some girls are like flattered by it. I don't know. But I think the best way to pick up a chick is ignore her at first.
That's some of the worst advice I've. I mean, like, what if you like went to the beach or saw her at a party and you wanted to pick her up?
Just don't go in for the kill like right away because then we're just like, oh, like,
So what would you do? So they know what not to do. This guy obviously knows what not to do because he did something and it didn't work. So say you were a guy, you saw this girl at the beach, and you want her to, come to a party tonight. What would you say to her? You can't ignore her because
okay, well, I guess in this situation you can't ignore her because it's like a one-time thing. Like, I would go to her, I would be polite and like nice and not like too creepy. Like, if she has friends with her, I would be like all you guys can come, whatever. And like, I wouldn't like seem like I was trying to pick her up then. But then if she came to the party with her friends, that's when I would like,
so you would be like, "Hey, I'm having a party. All you guys can come," and that's it.
yeah. But then if she came later, I would like go in on one particular girl.
Focus in, eagle eye.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know. I don't see
What
here.
what would what do you think the best way to pick up a chick is?
Well, I'm saying that a lot of people who, when they say like, "How do you pick up chicks?" I don't think they're thinking so much of like what lines to use. Like maybe I got to use a good pickup line or something like that, because it's not so much, you know. I guess they don't have a problem with what to say. It's just that I think a lot of people, the main problem they have is that they're just too scared to go up to a girl at first and try to talk to her.
I didn't know we were talking about stuff like that.
Well, I mean, I don't know the meaning behind his question. This is just what I thought of whenever.
If
So,
you're too scared to go up to a girl, I mean, think about like what the worst that could happen is. She's like looks at you weird and like walks away.
no, she could like point at you and like laugh at her friends, like and like tell you you're ugly to your face. Like
So
why
that
would
is that personal experience?
maybe?
I mean, most girls aren't that mean, and if someone did say that, I would just like, I don't know, I would probably like turn around and run away.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. And another thing, I guess. Say I was trying to pick up a girl. I might be worried about, running out of things to say and things getting awkward. I
Awkward
mean,
silences.
yeah, so, I mean, if I was trying to pick up a girl and I was like, hey, what's your name? And they're like, yada, yada. I'm like, so you from around here? And they're like, from Charlotte. I'm like, so, okay then. So, might be like an awkward silence. So I guess a lot of guys are worried about that too. So instead of giving you a good pickup line, I thought I would give you a good idea. For the guys who are afraid of awkward silences, I'm going to give you a plan to never worry about awkward silences. You're saying, how can give me a plan to take out awkward silences?
Awkward
Because
silences happen like every day.
no, this plan is flawless, where there will not be any awkward silences in your conversation.
Go on.
See, this is kind of a secret, so I don't know if I should even tell you because this is like a guy secret.
I mean, I don't care. I'm not trying to go out and pick up chicks. If you don't want to tell me.
Don't use this. This is our thing. Don't use it to pick up chicks, okay?
The guys?
Yes.
Okay. I won't. I
All
won't
right.
steal your chicks.
So like whenever anyone gives you advice for picking up chicks, they always say the same stuff. They're like, "Relax, be yourself. Talk about something that you guys have in common." But no, that's advice everyone's going to give you. don't do it because, you can't like tell someone to relax and do that. So here's what you do. First of all, you need two people. You need you and one of your guy friends.
Wingman.
A wingman, exactly. And you need to find a girl and try to get one that's singled out, like maybe a cashier or maybe, someone who's just walking alone. Or we need one girl because it may
Sounds scary.
it may work with a group, but again, we want these people to relax. And group of girls can sometimes be intimidating if there's like 7 groups of girls. And here's what I think. I think that when a girl is in a group, they're more likely to, they would be more likely to accept if they're alone because
they don't have their other friends like judging them and whatnot.
yeah, they don't want to be like, is this guy cute enough? Should
Yeah.
I? So we want to
Ew.
find a girl. 2 would be perfect because 2 guys, 2 girls, but 1 is okay. So here's what you do. You're gonna go up to her, and we have 2 roles we have to play. One of the guys, like your friend, he just has to start talking Russian to her. And it doesn't matter if he really knows Russian or not, because as long as she doesn't know Russian, that's all that matters. Just start talking in any language that she can't understand. Just don't do like Spanish or something because she might know Spanish and we don't want her to catch on. Not yet. And it's probably useful if you don't have like an American shirt like Windows 7. Get like some shirt with like a Russian symbol on it.
Or like Puma. I don't know. I feel like
Is that like international?
yeah, it is. But like I feel like a ton of European people always have like Puma stuff on.
All right, so go ahead and wear a Puma shirt and go up to some girl and start talking to Russian. So then the other person, which is like you come up and you pretend like you start having to translate them. So be like, oh, I'm sorry. This is my exchange student.
This is my friend.
This is my exchange student from Russia. And he's just, oh, what do you ask? Oh, where are your bagels? Because, pretend you're talking to someone in the cashier. Or if they're at the beach, be like, oh, he's asking, do you know where the closest restaurant is? And start out with easy questions like that. And then you can go ahead and he's going to mumble on whatever fake Russian he's going to do. And just be like, oh, he says that you're very cute and, act kind of embarrassed. And then eventually, how to seal the deal, be like, he's going to be talking to Russian and be like, my friend wants me to ask you for your number and, maybe ask what they're doing later tonight or something. So that is the plan. And I'm going to tell you why this works. First, say you were too scared and worried about awkward silences before. First of all, the person who's talking Russian, they don't have to worry at all about saying the wrong thing, saying something stupid. All they have to do is, there's no pressure whatsoever. Just talk fake Russian whenever you can't think of anything to say.
What is fake Russian? Can you give me like a Russian?
No, I never heard a Russian person talk before, so I just like, like that. Something like that.
Okay.
So then,
okay, Bucky.
So that's why one person won't have to worry, and the other person, like whenever you're talking to a girl and you can't think of something to say to her, it's awkward. But now it won't seem awkward. It'll just seem like
you have a Russian mumbling in the background.
No, not because of that. It'll just seem like you're thinking of how to translate it. Be like, all right, hold on 1 second, and you have time to think. You give yourself time to think. So instead of, awkward silences where you need to think of something to say, you can just act like you're thinking about how to translate this to English. And while in that time, you can think of something clever to ask her. So now with those 2 things, those take care of the awkward silences. And now instead of, worried about getting rejected because you're not, you're afraid she's not going to give you your number, you're not asking her directly for a number. You'd be like, oh, my friend who needs, and I'm just the interpreter. I have nothing to do with this. He wants to know if you're doing anything tonight. So if she says no, but sorry, I'll tell him. I'll let him down. Like it's not your fault. So that's what I think to take care of that. So I hope.
So wait, what if she wants the Russian and not you?
Oh, then then I guess you can just pretend to be Russian for the rest of the trip or whatever.
That's fun.
No
Wow,
harm,
I like doing stuff like that, like pretending like you're from somewhere else.